easy as pie, you know what I mean? So, hey, what's up, y'all? This is DTM, and I wanted to introduce you to my best friend in the whole world. Hey, Jeremy, what's up, dude?
Howdy.
And you, as usual, we had no plans to connect, but but we just ran into each other at Whole Foods. We did talk on the phone a couple days ago, and then I was like, yeah, I'll stop by tomorrow. Sure. And I never called or anything. But that's the kind of crap you got to put up with.
But actually, funny enough, I was thinking of going to PCC, but it just didn't feel right.
Oh, isn't that funny?
It felt really good to go to Whole Foods, so that's why I went.
Isn't that a trip? What's funny, because Natea and I, we were going to go to PCC.
Oh wait, yeah.
And get those cantaloupes.
Don't! How dare you? You ruined my mojo. I don't even know what that word means.
I was challenging you to new heights.
Remember the Powerpuff Girls when they were all like, Mojo, Jojo? And then they stopped him and then his brain exploded.
Natea, I'm sure that myself and probably 99% of the people missed the Powerpuff Girls?
Powerpuff Girls. How do you not know that? There's Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Like, seriously, it's 3 B's. It's not that hard to remember. And seriously, they're just green and pink. And then, and then there's clouds, and then a bunch of phones, and then they call them when they need the help. And then their phone is like a smiley face. How do you not remember this?
Actually, I do know about the Powerpuff Girls, but I don't want anyone to know.
Powerpuff Girls, not Powder Puff.
Well, okay, I think it's Powderpuff. Let's go this way? You're leading the way. Or...
Actually, I can't be 100% sure. I can't.
Well, you can't get lost in here. I mean, it's a small park. But we are actually in Ravenna Park in the city of Seattle. I used to come here like every morning when I lived in my van and come out here to like meditate.
And I think of you in the summertime because I see the horsetail is like this big and it's fields of horsetail.
I told you, drink it up. Drink up the horsetail, man. It's great for your kidneys and your bones.
And I can't say I do, but I think you every time anyways.
Oh, you don't really want to drink too much horsetail. You can only put the smallest amount. It's better in tea anyways.
Although I was surprised with the nettle. The nettle was really good. I don't do it, but you made me some nettle. And it tasted
Was it
like
nettle juice?
It was nettle tea, and it tasted kind of like broth.
Yep, that's right.
A little bit.
I mean, you can always use nettle tea in place of any kind of animal or vegetable broth. Nettle tea is off the hook.
That one I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, well, I do a lot of different nettle teas myself. I love nettle tea.
So we were gonna tell our story of how we met, right?
Our story. You know, you gotta tell the story, because every ego has one. What is our story, dude?
So now, what year was that we met?
Oh, man, you're asking me dates?
Because it was the first time with the Hawkins, and I was curious, when was the first time with the Hawkins?
It's gotta be 7, 8, 9 years ago.
I was thinking 2005, maybe.
So what would that be?
6.
Okay.
Which is funny, because it seems like a long, long time. And it's ironic, too, because we barely ever see each other, but I always do feel like I have a connection, and like it's exactly...
You're the voice of reason, and I hate that. You know, I call you the devil's advocate, because no matter what side I choose, you always bring up the other side to be looked at. Which is probably why you're my friend, you know?
I know. I think I have the parent aspect of my personality is a little bit more dominant, I think.
A lot of times you're a pretty serious dude sometimes. You know, you're responsible, though. That's cool. It'd be nice if I had a little bit more of that, but whatever. So, yeah, we met on an airplane. I was going to Eden. He was going to see Dr. Hawkins. And he said, I'm going to go... What was it? I'm going to see an author, and it popped into my head, like boom, like I knew that it was Dr. Hawkins. It was pretty cool. I remember that very explicitly.
Yeah, I remember it was back in the day where you could still actually check in bags, and so you didn't need to get on first to actually be able to get your bag on. So I was always the last person on the plane, and you showed up late. We were the last 2 people.
I'm always the last one on the plane, dude, because less time on sitting on my ass on the plane is better.
Yeah, but now if you're the last one, you might not get your carry-on bag if you have one. That's
interesting. Well, I never carry. My carry-on fits right under the seat. Hey, how's it going? Anyways, so we've been friends since, I don't know, I guess that.
And I remember thinking that I thought you were kind of odd.
Sorry.
You thought I was kind of odd?
I thought you were kind of odd because you looked a little bit like a hippie, but you were in a tracksuit and your hair was all kind of greasy or wet.
Surprise, surprise, everybody.
But I thought you seemed like a really nice guy, and then we ended up talking for quite a long time after, like, once we got off the plane. We're all excited to find someone else who was
Into Hawkins. Yeah.
And we were both window cleaner pressure washers. It was kind of fascinating.
Yeah, so you've been doing the window cleaning for 17 years or something? 18? 16?
16 years, yep.
16 years. I cleaned windows for about 15. It's ever since I was a young man, first came to Seattle.
And luckily, now I kind of have a desk job, so...
Now you run your own business company.
Not too bad.
I had to get out of the windows and gutters. I told myself after I was 35 I wasn't going to get on the roofs anymore. And just about the time I was 35, I made my first YouTube video.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks after my 35th birthday, I made my first YouTube video, and I think I got on a couple of roofs after that, but after that I told Krista I just don't care.
Yeah.
We can sell the RV. I'll live on the street. I don't want to. I told myself I'm not getting on those roofs. It's not like I was scared or out of agility, but
Yeah.
I just didn't want to. I made that pledge, and then now I'm doing okay with the life regenerator thing. You know.
I've kind of I've been feeling stages of that. Like, we can't do this. Even now, it's like it's a pretty easy gig. You know, it's not that bad. I've got tons of freedom, but yeah, you start getting kind of the universe telling you to do different things. You know, your intuition.
Well, dude, can people see your photographs anywhere? Do you have a website yet?
I do.
What's it called, dude? Because you're the epic photographer of all time, dude.
Well, I'm just kind of. Ironically, I haven't really done anything with it. I do have a site, jwgarrettphotography.com, because I was trying to think of something. I couldn't think of anything else.
So it's JW, I'll say that. JW Garrett at
jwgarrettphotography.com.
photography.com?
Yeah, JW Garrett.
jwgarrettphotography.com. Go check out my buddy's pictures, man, because you'll be blown away at some of the stuff this guy can get on photograph. It's unreal, like insects, flowers, I mean crazy, out of this world photography. So hopefully everybody will go to jwgarrettphotography.com and check out his stuff. You'll be blown away. Anyways, it's good to run into you, Jeremy, like we always do, run into each other. It's always very random, just the way it's supposed to be.
Divinely.
Yep, divinely inspired. We had a little snack, and we're just taking a little walk through the woods here in the old Ravenna Park. So, thanks for doing a video with me, bro.
Yeah.
Love you, man.
It wasn't as scary as I thought.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. They'll tear you a new one. Who is that guy? What's wrong with him? His shirt's too blue. His ears are too round. I don't like his...
That guy really raw. He doesn't look that healthy.
Yeah, his photography sucks, dude. Anybody can get a bee doing a backflip while it's sucking on a nectar drop. You know. Yeah, right. So anyways, all right, you guys. Just wanted to let you a little bit in on the loop. And I've